Here, new support services in Oxfordshire for victims of sexual violence. And balancing the books, the plan to slash millions from Northamptonshire County Council's budget. Good evening. Two new services have launched in Oxfordshire to support victims of sexual abuse. From today, students at Oxford University can access free, confidential support and advice if they've experienced sexual harassment or violence. And in Bicester, a new centre is open for victims in the Thames Valley. Natalie Verney has been investigating.
The University of Oxford takes a zero-tolerance view
of sexual harassment and violence.
This video has been released by Oxford University today as part of their zero-tolerance approach to
Police in Aylesbury are trying to establish what happened to a man who was found unconscious in a supermarket car park. The man, who is in his 50s, is in a critical condition at Stoke Mandeville Hospital. He was discovered in the Morrison's car park overnight on Saturday. Police are keen to hear from anyone who may have seen him. He's described as white, 5'8", and he was wearing a blue and black t-shirt, as well as tracksuit bottoms and trainers. Now, it has to save more than £65 million by next April. And today, Northamptonshire County Council sets out exactly how it plans to do it. The authority, which came close to bankruptcy earlier this year, says it'll aim to collect more council tax, reduce the number of agency staff and grip fewer roads. But councillors admit that even these cuts might not be enough. Masumi Bakshi has been taking a closer look.
Its very existence has caused untold financial misery. But could Angel Square be the answer to a prayer? In hindsight, the purchase of
An NHS trust in Oxfordshire has become the first to appoint a specialist winter health team. A new winter director will monitor the entire service to see how busy nurses, GPs and ambulance workers are. The severe weather earlier this year forced health bosses to postpone a number of operations at both the JR and Churchill hospitals. An extra £700,000 will also be made available.
I think the difference this time is we're trying to do it ahead of time, so we know in advance if it gets busy, what are we going to do. So I think it's just starting to plan a little bit earlier, doing some thinking a bit earlier and getting agreement from different places that if we need you to go and treat a patient over there, can you do that?
Well, here she is. This is Matilda, one of Roald Dahl's most famous creations. And today, 30 years after she first hit the bookshelves, a new statue's been unveiled in Buckinghamshire to mark her birthday. And alongside it, a new arch rival for her to stand up to. Voted, of course, by members of the public. Stuart Timworth has been having a look.
Matilda at 30, the tale of a schoolgirl with superhuman powers and a thirst for knowledge, has been a firm favourite with children and parents alike. 3 decades after the book, where would she be now? And who would she be standing up against? The public was asked and voted to replace the bullying head teacher Miss Trunchbull with the leader of the free world, Donald Trump.
That's it from us. Here's the weather now with Sam Fraser.
Well, October started on a bright note, and it looks as though as we go through the coming week, things are going to continue.